everyone, I'm Evelyn Tan, an influencer in quality engineering, to bring you another lessons on how to apply quality engineering tools and concepts to be proactive in achieving consistently good quality products. So, let's get started.
The word lean is actually started in America when a group of MIT scientists are studying the behavior of Toyota Production System or TPS. Lean has become popular when it begins to assimilate into Six Sigma. I have made a video to explain about Six Sigma a few weeks ago, and the link is available in the below. And today we are going to focus on embrace lean as a culture and also understand the term Lean Six Sigma. When we talk about lean, what type of picture that comes into your mind? Maybe a marathon runner, a lean cut of meat without any fat, or food that are much better for you, or perhaps something or someone with speed and agility. In this slide, we shall look at lean in a nutshell. Lean is actually a philosophy that focuses on creating value through a culture of continuous improvement and focus on elimination of waste. So it is actually a culture which focuses on customers, bringing value to the customers, improving the flow through waste elimination. And it is actually based on Toyota Production System or TPS. Let's look at the three gentlemen from the last century and their influences on lean. The first one would be Dr. James Womack, where he led a group of researchers from MIT to study the production and the innovation in the automobile industries. And they began to observe the Japanese Toyota Motor Company's unique system which has inspired him to release an iconic book named The Machine That Changed the World, which popularized the word lean. Go back in time, Henry Ford has actually began utilizing the same concept as early as 1920s in his production of T model. But most often, Toyota is credited for creating what we now call lean. And in Japan, we have a gentleman called Taiichi Ohno, the founder of Toyota Production System, where he is an industrial engineer and also a businessman, and the Toyota Production System actually focuses on two pillars, which is Jidoka and just in time, to eliminate waste and enable flow and value to customers. As you said, all we are doing is looking at the timeline from the moment customer gave us the order to the point we collect cash, and we are reducing that time by removing the non-value added waste. The lean fundamentals for a business starts from identifying what is value to the customers and understand the value stream, what are the ways or what is hindering the flow of a value stream to the customers, and also improve the flow after identifying the waste, and then we'll start to pull the system, and also lastly striving for perfection through continuous improvement or kaizen activities, which leads to improved efficiency and speed. And it is the fundamental of respect for people that is working in the value stream. The primary objective of Lean is to eliminate waste and improve flow, and it perform only value-added activities or process which is in the eyes of the customers. A value-adding process is those process that will transform or shapes a product which will eventually be sold to the customers. And non-value added process is those process steps that take up time, space, and resources, but is not adding any value or any changes to a final product which customer is willing to pay for. In this slide, we shall have a further understanding on the term value added. So as we know that the work process consists of value added and non-value added activities to transform a product into a final form or a services that customer is willing to pay for. In order to qualify a process as value added, it must meet all the three criteria below. This means that customers must be willing to pay for the steps, it must be done right the first time, and the step must physically transform the product or services to what customers want. Unfortunately, only a small percentage of a work process actually truly bring values to our customers. So there are a lot of waste, non-value added activities such as necessary and unnecessary. Most of these will consist of, actually you will be surprised that most of these will consist of about 95% or up to 98% in an organization. After we know that there are waste exist during product transformation, and now it is time for us to identify the waste in the value stream in order for us to manage or eliminate them in the future. There are 7 ways according to the lean manufacturing, which has the acronym of Team Woods. So the first one is transportation. It is actually the movement of the parts between one location to another location. And the more movement it is, the more waste we are creating. The example would be that moving parts from warehouse in another building to a production area. The next is known as inventory, is excess material, either in raw material, in work in progress parts, or in finished goods that are waiting for customers to buy. And we know that inventory will tie up the financial resources. A perfect example will be reject material from your production, which is waiting for rework. This is also a type of inventory. Next is motion. This is a human movement which does not contribute to the transformation of the parts. For example, an operator has to stretch out the hands to get the part which is placed too far away. And then next is waiting. So this is where the parts that's needed for the process steps, it does not arrive and operator is idling. Um, this could have caused by material shortage or waiting for the material to arrive. The next one is overproduction, where a manufacturing line will produce more than what is required by customers. And actually, overproduction will also create inventory waste. For example, a large lot size in one process, which could cause inventory waste. The sixth waste is over-processing, where redundant work which does not transform product. For example, performing 2 to 3 times inspections on the same part. Inspection does not transform the products. It is actually a waste in a process. And the last waste is defect. Any parts that fails specifications or fail customers' requirement, where it will either, the example will be those rework or scrap unit, which also cost money. After we have identified what are waste, let's look at the lean tools which are commonly used to eliminate waste. The first one is 5S, which I'm sure every one of you has heard about it. It's actually a housekeeping tools which sort, store, clean, and it started with every tools or every part has its place. Next is Kaizen, which is a continuous improvement process to make things better. And standardized work for employee to follow during product transformation, which reduce variations and also waste. Error proofing, which prevent mistakes from being made or being passed on. And then the last one is visual management, which display informations and help to identify abnormality. After we have gone through both Six Sigma and Lean methodology, don't you think they are really different? Six Sigma is about variation, reduction, and Lean is about bringing value to a value stream through waste elimination and strive for perfection. Then, why both different methodology can be mixed together? I will discuss more about the term Lean Six Sigma in the consecutive video. Please ensure that you hit the subscribe button to get notified. For Six Sigma video, please click on the link below or look up for it at the end of this video.
Do give me a thumbs up if you like and have benefited from today's video, which is especially prepared for you to hack into the key areas to achieve good results. Please do subscribe to this channel to get notified on the future video, and appreciate if you can leave a comment on what you would like to learn. I would also appreciate if you can share this channel with all your friends. Thank you, and see you in my next lesson. Bye.